Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Thursday, August 21st, 2025. MetaMask introduces its MetaMask USD stablecoin. Flashbots will integrate verifiable sequencing for OP stack chains. The DOJ clarifies that merely writing code is not a crime. And DBS Bank tokenizes notes on Ethereum. All this and more starts right now. MetaMask unveiled MetaMask USD, or mUSD for short, its native USD-pegged stablecoin. mUSD will be issued by Bridge, a Stripe-owned company, and built on the Universal Stablecoin Infrastructure Platform mZero, which provides shared liquidity and cross-stablecoin interoperability. mUSD will be integrated directly into the MetaMask wallet with support for on-ramps, swaps, bridging, and DeFi activities. MetaMask also plans to make mUSD spendable via the MetaMask card, which is accepted at millions of MasterCard merchants. The stablecoin is expected to launch later this year on Ethereum mainnet and on Linea. MetaMask, the largest self-custodial browser wallet developed by Consensus, marks the first wallet provider to launch a native stablecoin. Flashbots announced that it will bring fast, configurable, and verifiable sequencing to Optimism's OP stack. Sequencers are critical infrastructure for rollups since they determine transaction ordering, which impacts speed, censorship, and MEV. The integration will allow OP stack chains to choose how their transactions are sequenced. The implementation will feature 200 millisecond block times via flash blocks, outsourced block building with different policies via rollup boost software, and verifiable block building using trusted execution environments. The integration will initially be deployed on OP mainnet and gradually released to other OP stack chains in the coming months. During today's American Innovation Project Summit, the Department of Justice's acting attorney general clarified that merely writing code without criminal intent is not a crime. Attorney General Matthew Galeotti emphasized that developers who contribute code or open source projects without intending to facilitate unlawful activity cannot be held criminally responsible. The statements reinforce the Blanche Memo of April 2025, which moved to end regulation by prosecution and provides long-sought clarity for open source developers. Blockchain lawyer Jake Chervinsky noted that the Department of Justice's assurances appear to contradict the recent conviction of developer Roman Storm under Section 1960b1c and called for the DOJ to drop the case. And lastly, DBS Bank, Singapore's largest bank, launched tokenized structured notes on Ethereum, according to the block. The initiative aims to make structured notes more accessible for institutional, accredited investors, and family offices in Singapore. Each token represents a $1,000 share of the underlying structured note. In other news, there is an updated version of Ethereum Builder specs. Otterscan releases version 2.1 of its EVM block explorer, and Test in Production releases the results of its Mega PeerDAS DevNet. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.